good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? Happy heckin' Friday. Friggin' finally, we're here. I've been waiting all week for this. Oh my gosh. After Wednesday's stream, I was like, I need to play more of this. I need to play more. Tomorrow, yesterday I played with Vera and Poji. You know, and I had so much fun. And when we wrapped up the call, I rolled a Marauder. I started the Marauder on my Ahty Squeegee character. So who knows, in the future, y'all will see a badass axe ringtail. It should be pretty fun. I've never tanked before. This is my first melee class, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And Vera, I might be taking you up on the offer to help me level. We'll see. I'll let you know. Doing all right. I may have gotten something from Yori that she was totally enthusiastic to draw. Ooh, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, Cyber, but no spoilers. No spoilers. I want to be surprised like everyone else. Poji, before I hop in game, I must share a whip. Alrighty. Go for it. Are you fucking... What?
Me.
Wow, Cyber. Oh no, I started a trend. That's great. Oh, that's so great. That is amazing. Oh. That's really great. But Poji, please share your work in progress. Please do. Is it something that I can show on stream, or you would just want me to see it privately? Will send. Okay. Just saving it. Okay. It is safe for work. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Dozy, hello. Welcome on in. While I'm waiting for Poji to send a thing over, let me go through the list here real quick. Scroll. Seribot, thank you so much for popping in and keeping us all safe. Thank you so much. Fuso, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Zoan, hello. Welcome on in. 33% butts. You are 1/3 butt. That is awesome. I love it. You love to see it. Ahty, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Winterwolf, hello. Welcome on in. Poji! Oh, look, it's Ruffy. Ruffy! How you doing, Bean? Wee woo, hello. Welcome on in.
Sweet hope you know that wahaha less than 3.
Wahaha less than 3. Okay. Wee woo. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for popping in here and keeping us company and being such a good heckin' friend. Thank you so much. Ryu, hello. Welcome on in. Cyber, hello. Welcome. Scroll. I love it. I love that, Cyber. Vera, hello. Welcome on in. See, I am outside today, going to a local unofficial Final Fantasy XIV convention here. Hell yeah. Dozy, take a bunch of pictures. Take a shitload of pictures. Load up my DMs with pictures, please. I love it too. I crack up every time I see it. Hell yeah. Oh. Oisenberry, hello, my favorite Berry Oisenhouse. How are you doing today? Poji, that's great. Did you draw that? That is heckin' awesome.
No.
That is such a good job. Unfortunately, there will be spoilers, so pass on the DMs. Okay. Still very much a work in progress. Poji, that's awesome. That is really good. But I'm art pilled. That's valid. That's super valid. Awesome. Hell yeah. Oh, gee, that looks so good. Holy shit. Can you share with chat? I will absolutely share with chat. I didn't know if you wanted me to or not. Can you DM me on Twitch? Can you DM me the link on Twitch? That will be my easiest way to share it with my current setup the way it is right now. I am waiting. Yeah, the unfortunate part is like Discord is on one computer. And like the PC that I can use to share things with chat with this whole thing is actually not my streaming PC or my gaming PC. It's like a totally different PC altogether. And it's just, don't ask. OG, DM me. This instant. There we go. All right. Boom! There it is! Isn't that so fucking great, y'all? It's so good. It's so good. I could try to take a picture of one that doesn't have 7.0 spoilers. I mean, it's okay. It's okay, Dozy. If you want to take all the pictures, put them in a zip file, and when I get through 7.0, then you can blast my peepers with good pics. That's cool too. This is awesome. This is really awesome. I love it. I love it, Poji. You did such a great job. Great heckin' job. And honestly, like I can't. I'm. Please share with me the finished product when you complete it. But honestly, this looks really good already. Haven't figured out what outfit I want yet. Maybe something that matches your character's backstory? And who knows? Why not use this as a blank that you can just graft outfits onto? Multiple outfits, yeah. All right, let me, I'm going to kill this music and re-enable Final Fantasy music. Let me do that real quick. There we are. There's the proper music. Ahty, do you want to see the sketches? I also did a paw, a hand, and one of my wings. Hell yeah, yes, I do. I do. Please share those. But I think we should probably get started also. If you don't mind those I can look at after the stream maybe, or maybe share them tomorrow, if that works. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. All right. And let me pop into voice chat. Hello.
Wow.
It was loud?
I think it's something on my end, not you.
Oh, all right.
It might be the mic change again. You might have raised since last time.
I also, because my headset honestly is due for a replace.
I see.
And I DM'd you both the sketches.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, I saw it in the Discord.
Yeah. I've already shared them in the Discord, but I figured it'd be easier than asking you to go hunting for it.
I see.
But I like
I still gotta get to Excal.
Okay. We're just
That'll take you 2 seconds. Come on.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're not gonna leave you behind. But one thing I do have to ask, like chat, if there's anybody who plans on joining us that is like on the way, let us know and we'll wait up.
Thank you, Dozy.
It is Pog. Absolutely Pog.
I did a art fight this year. It was my first art fight.
Hell yeah. Are you gonna do? Are you gonna do it next year?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Hey, Poji, can I out you real quick?
What do you mean?
Your education. Just in case
Sure.
anyone in the chat doesn't yet know that you have a formal art education.
I do.
Wow.
What is it? A bachelor's in fine arts?
Bachelor's in Fine Arts. Yeah, graphic design.
I had
Yeah.
no idea. Wow.
Poji has a legitimate goddamn piece of paper that says, yeah, I do art.
I have 2.
He had 2 pieces of paper that
I
say,
also
yeah, I
have
do
an
art.
associate's degree in graphic design and multimedia from my local community college.
What the
And then I
shit?
decided the associate's degree wasn't good enough, and I went and got a bachelor's at a accredited school, accredited university.
3 pieces of paper.
Holy fuck. Wow. That's cool.
And then
Holy shit.
then I went and spent some time getting a certification in C++ and HTML.
All right. So
I spent over a decade in college.
Poji's talented.
I'm on my way. I'm walking.
Are you on your way? Are you?
Yeah,
Are you?
I'm
Making-
in the Crystarium. I'm on Excalibur. I can see the hotel.
Oh, I thought you meant you're on your way to being president of the United States. Okay.
No.
I mean, at the rate that you're achieving things, holy
I
shit.
mean,
I mean, you'd probably do a better job than anyone in there.
My day job is shipyard painter. I have all these pieces of paper, and they haven't gotten me anywhere.
yet. Don't forget the yet part. It's never too late. You were always on your way.
All right. Wait a second. Hold the phone. Did I
Poji,
go
you
to the
can
wrong
make
building?
you can make a lot of money doing furry commissions. You're going to the pendants, remember?
Oh, I did go to the wrong building. There are multiple of these buildings, it turms out. And I
No,
went to the
you're going
wrong
to the
one.
pendants.
Well, that would actually be consistent of a city.
I see you. I see you. I'm here. Hi.
Hello. All right.
Hello.
Let me quit fucking moving around. Okay,
What
there
you
we go.
mean?
Poji
I
has
just
zoomies.
slid over to
remember
the
this.
right. That's all I did.
Currently turning in 2,000 Animos lockboxes. My inventory is not strong enough. Agmanine, do you need help with your inventory? Do you want to loan me some stuff? Because I have some space now.
Ahty, we are not trying to fill it back up immediately. Yes.
Okay. I got it. Vera, get really close to your headphone or your speakers or something like that. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. That's what the inventory is for.
No. You're gonna fill it up again. It's gonna make everyone vibrate with rage.
It's for the memes, Vera. The memes.
Your memes end here.
I'm meme spirited. All right, I'm gonna. If we're not waiting up for anybody else, I will get started.
I hate stuff. Never give me stuff.
All right. Let's get rolling. Rolling. What? I wonder, what does Ahty's SL inventory look like? Ahty, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Shh. Begging your pardons, miss, but do you perchance intend to head outside? If so, I would strongly advise you not to stray too far from the Crystarium. Word has it Yulmore has dispatched its military to Lakeland. Given the timing, one can only assume they do not welcome the return of night. Even now, the Exarch is in the ocular, deliberating a response. No, I get your deliberation right here. A steaming pile of deliberation like Yulmore is. Imagine this. There is no limit. Yes, I take full advantage of the limitless inventory space in SL. Full advantage. I suppose we could have TP'd over there, but it's more fun walking, right? Gosh, I wish I knew somebody with Peloton, though. All right, let's go. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? Just say the word, and I would be happy to escort you to the Ocular. Get me in there, you metal bitch.
You are come at a good time. As you may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands.
Probably not my word for it.
Laxon Loft, here in Lakeland. Yulmore has sent one of its airships.
I don't remember this part. Why is it always oligarchs who would rather see the world burn than lose a shred of power? I don't know. You'd think that they'd be like, you know what? Maybe a compromise can be made because I kind of want to keep on living.
They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
Who gives a fuck? Pop their little balloon. Move on.
My lord, I am come with the Yulmoran emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would. Everyone, gather round.
Oh, what's this all about?
I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty. Vanish.
We're wee ghosties.
Enter. Well, well. The commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmore's interest in this?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthry, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin Eater. Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
Huh.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky. If Yulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution.
Did I mean... Oh. I didn't see the words. Never mind. Thank you, Ryu. I'm good.
Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Yeah.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace. But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry.
By all means.
In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmore's mercy. Promptly. One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
I'm sure he is. I forgot about that dude.
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
I fear he did. The General is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmore's army since before Vorthry's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
If Yulmore chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
'Tis noble of you to say, Master Alphino, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived. Yulmore has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
He may have reason to delay. According to reports, the Yulmoran forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner. A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia. It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmore before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
I'm sorry. Generations of Minfilias?
Ah, of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out Moren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He'll be able to enlighten you. Alphino, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right. Though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
Confused face?
That's actually correct either, because otherwise...
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, no theory crafting on stream.
I'm of the opinion that they can ascend these nuts in their mouth. Anyway.
So, yeah.
Oh.
Have I mentioned before that this is kind of an expansion for some bombshells?
I mean, we got
This-
one bombshell
they-
here in the call.
We were talking about
Wow.
the fact that
That was slick.
even if the like, it was just like really pretentious of them, like, hey, how dare you kill a light warden? It's like, the light warden attacked a town. If anything, it was self-defense.
Yeah. I forget where I need to go.
Cabinet of Curiosity.
Library.
The cabinet.
The Wabinet of
I'm
Worryosity.
gonna grab you by the hand. I'm gonna grab
The
you by the
rabbit
hand.
season.
I'm dragging you by the hand.
Dragging you by the hand.
I'm a dragon.
By the hand?
No. By the all of me, I'm a dragon.
Are you the dragon in my wagon?
Yes. I'm the dragon in everyone's wagon.
Well, as you can see here, Hoji is the dragon with a wagon.
That is quite a
Oh
wagon.
my goodness.
Oh
I
my
thought you were going to
goodness.
use the actual wagon emote, not the cake emote.
Well, we could do a Roxel. We could do it like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Dragon in a wagon with a wagon. Dragon with a wagon in a wagon? Yeah, no.
Kumba, hello, welcome on in. How are you doing, Bean? All right, I'm gonna talk to Marin. Yes? If you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at present. They are experiencing quite a surge in popularity. Oh, you wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? Then it would be my pleasure to assist. After I've finished off some few outstanding tasks, that is. While I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book, The Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light, it's called. Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary of the subject matter, and the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with an interest in learning about Minfilia. But you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the level below. Should, I say. For while there is a place for everything here, not everything is always in its place, despite my best efforts. In short, if the book is not where it should be, it will almost certainly be somewhere it shouldn't. So, good luck. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, I gotta grab that. Lookouts. There we go. See, is the book right here? You're all good beans. Please. Anomaly. Hello. Welcome on in. It's nice to see you. Does not appear to be here. Okay. Is it here? Alize is asking for a step ladder. Well, I mean, we could just reply with, have you tried not being so short? That's not the book. Is there a step ladder we can borrow? Ooh, I've been scrungled. Just as your eyes begin to blur, they finally come to rest on a copy of the illustrated tale of the Oracle of Light. And Moren said fetch, so we are going to bring it thus. Okay. Have you found the book? Ahty, a ringtail cat, not dog, but cats can be taught to fetch. Just saying. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yes, this is the one. I hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. I'm happy to say I've finished all my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin learning at once. Without further ado, then. It began 100 years ago, when the flood of light threatened to swallow Norvrant. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance, a maiden with hair of spun gold and eyes of the clearest sapphire. Naught was known about her, save that her name was Minfilia, and for delivering the realm, she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace, but 15 years later, her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. When Sin Eaters laid ruin to the kingdom of Vobert, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. One with hair of spun gold and eyes of clearest sapphire. She was hailed as the Oracle Reborn and came to likewise be called Minfilia. Enlisting in the Yulmoran army, this Minfilia fought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. Yet with her dying breath, she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Minfilia will return. And true to her words, some years later, another young girl was discovered who possessed the selfsame eyes, the selfsame hair, and those selfsame powers. She too took the name of Minfilia. She too fought Sin Eaters as a soldier of Yulmore, and she too fell in battle. Many more were to follow her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day. And that concludes the tale. By their valor and sacrifice, these women have saved Norvrant on numerous occasions, And were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Light Wardens and their nature. They sound like formidable warriors. Some, perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. Though the Oracle is reborn with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories or the knowledge of her previous incarnations. All of the Minfilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the power they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not. But all were made to face the Sin Eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive. What can you tell us of the current Minfilia? She was found by the Yulmoran army some 10 years ago and taken into their care. Or rather, their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name. For by that time, Lord Vothry's rule, Yulmor had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Minfilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace, and so they kept her under lock and key. For a long while, we heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was in the Yulmoran's best interest for her to remain under their control. But then, 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the tales. Alu, hello, welcome on in. Indeed. Well, I believe we now have a good grasp on Minfilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Morin. Might I trouble you for a word, Ahty? Outside? Alu Goodbean. Interesting. Huh. A gallant soul. 3 years ago. As you will have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Minfilia was none other than our own dear Thancred. They have since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know that Minfilia journeyed here as Hydalin's emissary to halt the Flood of Light. It could only be her that the people of the First witnessed 100 years ago, the original Oracle of Light. But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, the Thancred we know would not forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking in your roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minfilia, just spit it out. It just so happens I agree with you. It's quite clear that this Minfilia possesses Hydalin's blessing. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side, right, Ahty? One's generally been enough, but fine. Quite. I see you've made up your minds. Exarch, what brings you here? A report and a proposal. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed that the Yulmoran forces at Laxenloft do indeed have Minfilia in their custody. For the present, they are holding her there, but we can be certain they will move her to Yulmor ere long. should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. So if we mean to act, we should do so quickly. Which brings me to my proposal. I ask that you entrust this undertaking to us, the people of the Crystarium.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. "'Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you." My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Wise words. Could even apply to today. Just saying.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
Naboo, welcome on in.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmor's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
And there you have it. If Yulmor wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
Gosh, I love being a villain.
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
Gosh, I love crime.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air.
Attic, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub. 12 months, heck yeah. Almost 1 whole year. Almost, yep. Holy heck, Attic, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
No worries, Yuki, I will read that. I will read that soon after
Very
this.
good. See to your preparations.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
Might I mention that Captain Lena's voice actor is spot on, and I might have a little crush, just saying. Yep. Sounds about right, Poji. Honestly, Lena as an NPC is pretty awesome too. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Dropping by before bed to say hello. My recent HRT appointment yesterday went well. Sticking to the doses I'm currently at till February, my 1-year HRT-versary, to see if my T levels fluctuate at all. If it's fine, then I'll have my dose of Spiro T blocker lowered. Also going to be talking about possibly starting progesterone then too. Hell yeah! Yuki, I am so proud of you. You are on your way. I'm so proud of you. So heckin' proud. Ahty, I looked up indolence, avoidance of activity or exertion, laziness. She's saying we refuse to do nothing. Yeah. Also, I wonder something about Kalusha from a meta perspective. Not a theory, just a curiosity. Spironolactone. Okay. I just, honestly, like, I have just heard of it referred to as Spyro. Would rather share and Carl, though. Okay.
I'm just wondering if it's a reference. So, I'm wondering if Kalusia is called that because that's where Yulmore is. And it sounds like the word collude.
Or collusion,
and
yeah.
Yulmore is colluding with the Sin Eaters. And I'm wondering if that's intentional.
Huh. Interesting.
Collusion is a secret agreement between two or more parties to limit competition and gain an unfair advantage. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Yep.
And it has me wondering if the other zones might be some sort of like reference also.
I don't know. And honestly, I don't know if Kalusia and collusion are actually a thing or if that's just really spooky.
Scheme.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's a thing or not. I didn't realize that until just now.
I think it's a fun coinky-dink.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see.
Come on, we got bodies to put on the floor.
Yep. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Bodies hit the floor. Oh, wait. Gotta talk to Lena again.
Yep. I'm gonna definitely. So, you will be joining the Guard. But however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Where's your salute, soldier? Better. More spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempts, certainly. Now, first things first. You will need uniforms. Go to the crystalline mean and report to Katniss. She will see you measured and fitted. We gonna get the Crystarium salute from this quest? I don't know. And by the way, is it possible to play through one expansion and then skip to a different expansion? I don't think so on the first time through unless you purchase a level skip. You can purchase level skips. Or like they're like basically storybooks and things like that. But Yuki, I would definitely suggest playing the game like through from the start. Because like, you know, there's side quests and like a lot of stuff and a lot of lore that we don't cover in these in this playthrough. And plus, I think probably what I'm gonna do after we're finished this playthrough is I just might start another one. Because I love it so much. We'll see once we get through to the current content, which is gonna be a long time from now. But I can kind of envision myself doing complete playthroughs pretty regularly. Points addict. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I did spend 3 years playing other video games than this, but wanting to play this. So now where am I going? We gotta see Katniss, which Katniss is upstairs. That's the thing, though. Like, you know, basically, however, considering how long the game is right now, you could do a complete playthrough from start to finish, and then pretty shortly thereafter, when you finish it, there's going to be an expansion to play through. Expansions come out roughly every 3 years or so. Not to mention all the wind down and wind up content in between, like patches and stuff. So It's a shame you don't get XP from New Game Plus. Otherwise, it'd be great running through with different classes. Yeah. But here's the thing. I skipped a lot of side quests. I think starting through the second half of Shadowbringers and on through Endwalker. So there's still tons of content that I can do for the first time. So that's why I'm starting to level up my that Marauder. Side quests aren't really enough to level though. Don't be such a negative Nancy. All right, I read. And there's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it that you're looking your dashing best for your first outing. There's always your daily roulettes, too. That's true. There's my uniform, just like my old clothes. Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. I see. Oh, it's because I'm being fitted. Is it possible to replay the MSQ with one character while not using New Game Plus? I don't think so. Because once you do a quest, you've done it. Like, you know, if it's an MSQ quest. If it's a side quest, once it's done, it's done. Like as a different class? No, unfortunately not. Like I said, if you're going through as a character and you do a side quest on that character, that quest is done, regardless of the class that you choose to use. How goes it? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's ready to fit. But we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well then, see to it, and have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. I shall take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. As I mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amuro to scatter dream powder from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible. I assume we're to be part of said unit? Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents. One deploying from Fort Job, and the other from Ostal Imperative. You and Alphino will join the former. Ahty, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Shesamil at Spagirix. She will issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of dream powder. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend, and we will see you in the field. Nabu, thank you so much for the lurk, and have a great dinner. It's quite far to the Imperative, so you may make use of an Amuro from the Rookery, after you have collected the serum, of course. All right. And Surrette's out. We'll go running over here. Oh, it's down from here. Okay. Whoop! Whoop! Right. Yeah, here we are. I recognize the name Chesamil. Yes, sweetie. Is there something you need? One of the guard come from your dram, are you? Here you go. A dose of this will keep you up firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you, it's bitter as sin. Prince's Kiss, they call it. But if you ask me, it should be Crone's Kiss. Hee. Jests aside, the stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow. But if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to Dreamland yourself. So I must ask you to drink it here and now while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss. Hee. Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you enjoyed it. And now you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, alright? They don't tend to grow back. Alright, now where am I going? I have to speak with Zim. Actually, I would go this way. Did you know Poji is a dragon's best friend? It's true. There's one called Tataro's Grand Endeavor, and now I'm wondering what that is. You will find out. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh my gosh, Fury! Holy heck! Fury, thank you so much for the heckin' Prime resub, 20 months. Did you know? Prime subs don't happen automatically. They expire after 30 days. So that means Fury had to go to my specific Twitch page and renew that sub 20 individual times. Which is awesome. Fury, thank you so much. And it's also nice to see you. Yes, what do you require of me? An Amuro to take you to the Imperative, eh? As much as I would like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you will have to go by foot. But wait. There might be another way, assuming you are willing to lend a hand. I could just take my goddamn chocobo, come on. Going to be a girl, I guess. Not that I plan to do it, but I think my window for doing things is closing fast. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Tyranny in this case, provided nothing changes, only lasts 4 years. That's the way I'm thinking of it. It's going to be a long 4 years, but it's still just 4 years. I was about to deliver an Amuro to Radiska's Round, one of the locations whence the beasts will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery in my stead. Very good. I shall ready the Amuro for departure at once. They are very much a work in progress, Fury. It's gonna take a bit for that. It's gonna take a bit for that. But you're doing great. You're doing great. Actually, which reminds me, I need to figure out from work when my when the holiday schedule is for next year. They should be releasing that soon. I need to figure that schedule out so I can request my my PTO. Radiska's round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It is up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry, and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the Amaro, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Go well. I did get new CPU, but I'm out of energy to do the thing. Oh yeah, that's being out of energy to do the thing. That's temporary. All right, so that is this way. This way. Did you know you don't actually have to use the keys on the keyboard to move? You can actually press both of your mouse buttons at the same time and move forward. As long as you are pressing both at the same time, that you'll walk forward. It's really neat. And it also includes flying too. All right, here we go. Oh, you're delivering that Amaro to us? I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. We already have all the beasts we require here. Instead, this one is to go to the Imperative to the west. Please see to the handler on duty. Cizeli Vathu. If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you rightwise. You said west, right? Okay, I see it. I did know that. WoW was the same, and I was a WoW expat my first time playing. So I just instinctively did it and wasn't surprised when it worked. Yeah. Kind of the same. I learned about it through Guild Wars, because it's the same in Guild Wars. Don't forget to get the Aetheryte. Don't forget the Aetheryte. Ah, there it is. Ah, the last Amaro. My thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. Legs sore from bowling. Uh-oh. Say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the guard recently? Ha, so that's the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Ostal Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. I already have all the Aetherites here. I did a lot of exploring around the other day. I mean, honestly, that's valid. That's valid. It is a very big world. Malik! Hell yeah! Malik! Malik, welcome on in! How was your heckin' stream? Tell us all about it, but first, you know the drill. Self-care is the most important. Get yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. Then tell us all about it. Just chatting? That is impossibly vague! Tell us all about it after the self-care stuff. But holy heck, welcome on in, folks! Malik, thank you so much for the raid again. And welcome on in, raiders. My name is Ahty. I am a transferee gamer from Oregon. I mainly play RPG games, I'm playing my very favorite RPG game pretty much of all time. It's Final Fantasy XIV. I am hopelessly Final Fantasy XIV pilled at this point. Oh my god. Sashot, thank you so hecking much for the follow. Welcome on in. But welcome on in, folks. It's so heckin' nice to see you. The community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, you can lurk, you do whatever you want to do. You can even you can even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. But regardless of what you do, you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. Car is fixed. Are you serious? Are you serious? You fixed it. You finished the Mazda. It is doing 14 volts like it should do instead of the 12.3 this afternoon. Hell yeah. But also welded up a new bracket to put a Ford Taurus alternator in the RX-7. Old one was a 70 amp. The new one is a 130. Oh, yes, yes. I had many a Ford Taurus back in the day, to be honest. And that was one of the more robust things about that car was the alternator. They were nuts. Oh, just the RX-7, not the Miata yet. Glad to hear it, Malik. Glad to hear it. I know that RX-7 was a really big project. And you were doing lots of different things to it. But I'm so glad it's finished. But is it ever really finished? If your projects are anything like my projects, they're just basically, they're works in progress. Regardless of how finished they look. It's like, I'm pretty sure, Malik, you were pretty much just like me in that regard. You can't leave well enough alone. It's really nice to see RX-7s that are still going strong, right? Right? I still see quite a few of them around here. Not the later models though. Not the ones that look like baby Vipers. But a lot of, like, I think they're Gen 2s. I've seen a lot of Gen 2s around. I think that beefcake of an alternator was to power the optional insta-clear windshield. Uh-oh. Take your time, Ahty. We're doing ether current quests. Okay. They are fairly often on tracks on the east. Hell yeah. Not so much on the roads anymore, yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, there's always, like, you know, like the Rust Belt and stuff like that, which, you know, kind of thins the numbers quite a bit. But here in Oregon, we don't salt the roads, or we didn't salt the roads. So, like, you do seem to see a lot of really old cars that are in great condition around. I had an 88 Taurus. Yep, I had an 87, an 89, a 93 wagon, and a 93 SHO. I pretty much had all of them. They're so good. I love them. I would still have an SHO to this day if they didn't fuck the SHOs up in the late 90s. Wow, do you eat them? I crashed them. That's what I did. I crashed the 87 and I crashed the 89. The 93 wagon I traded for the 93 SHO. So it just hit 100,000 miles. My Miata is 170,000 miles and it is 10 years newer. Hell yeah. Drove mine for 11 years and got a Crown Vic. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I don't even know if they still... I don't think they make the SHO anymore. Like, I know they had some more recent models. But, like, I don't know. I might try one again in the future, but that 93 that I had was an awful money pit. Money pit. Fiat hit 100,000 a month ago. Wow. Now there's a full engine rebuild that has 0 on the new motor. Hell yeah. Drove Vicky for 16 years and got a new F-150. Wish I still had the Vicky, yeah. And that's a sad state of affairs on, you know, modern American cars right now. You'd be hard-pressed to actually find a car. There are all these SUV crossover... all this SUV crossover bullshit. All right. Okay, I'm off to get food and wash up. I am covered in grime. No worries. Malik, thank you so much again. Thank you so much again for your raid. And take it easy. Take it easy. And don't forget, Don't forget ibuprofen and or Tylenol before you go to bed, just in case you wake up. You don't want to wake up sore. Alrighty. Hurry back, Malik. Enjoy that wash up, though. I bet that's going to feel good. Holy heck. All right, back to it. Back to it. I think I flapped my gums long enough. Oh my god! Just in time! Drinwin, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. We petted Redacted with balms and caught it in our ball. Hell yeah! Keep flapping, I guess. Welcome on in, folks. Drinwin, thank you so heckin' much for your raid. I hope you had a great heckin' stream. What were you playing? Pokemon Legends Arceus. Oh. Drinwin, I will be honest. That is one of my favorite Pokemon games. I had a great heckin' time playing through that. What a great heckin' game. I hope you're enjoying it so far. How's Final Fantasy 14 going? It's going great. It's going great. We've been waiting all weekend. We've been waiting all week to get back into Final Fantasy 14. It's my favorite RPG game. My very favorite. Legends Arceus. I just beat the main story, hell yeah. And caught the 2 Durgs, yes! Ivy, welcome on in, nice. Well, holy heck, welcome on in, folks. And Drinwin, thank you again so much for your raid. And welcome, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I am a transferee gamer from Oregon. I mainly play RPG games. I'm not afraid to admit it because I love a good heckin' story. I love it, especially Final Fantasy 14. But the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, you can lurk, do whatever you want to do. You could even drop a follow if you would like. That's not required, though. But regardless of what you do, you're heckin' welcome here, and you're valid. Love story games so much. I do too. And honestly, that's like a lot of streamers don't like playing long games. And you know what? I get it. But the thing is, though, these long story games are really the only types of games that really engage me. They give me something to look forward to. You know, it's like, what's going to happen next in the story? I don't know. I can't wait to find out. You know what? And that's the thing. It's like, you know, my lust to know more and to experience more keeps me streaming. You know, I've been doing this for 3.5 years. I've been doing mainly story games, and it's been fucking great. So, like, that's just what I do. And that's what people know me for, is just like, oh my god, when are you going to finish this game? You've been doing that for a year already. And I'm just like, I don't know. Ahty is very lustful. Thank you, Vera. Story lore, let's go. Yeah. Hell yeah. But holy heck, folks. I should probably, for the second time tonight, I should probably stop flapping my gums. I love talking. But holy heck. Welcome on in, folks. We're making our way downtown through Shadowbringers, and gosh, this is an expansion. The story's amazing. No, flap for 5 more minutes. Don't tell me what to do. Lore motivated Ahty, hell yeah. And that's the thing. Lucas, welcome on in. It's nice to see you. I hope you're well. Danny, hello, welcome on in. Danny's a good bean too. Shadowbringers is definitely GOAT, yeah. Yes! We're unlocking flying. Yeah, without me. So y'all can make fun of me for not unlocking flying. Great! The irony. Oh, God. Gosh, I love irony. Tastes like fucking onions. Very oniony. Like you do it in a... Look. Shush! I'm always so hesitant to get back into MMOs. They absolutely consumed my life. You know what? And honestly, Drinwin, that's a valid concern. That's completely valid. But the thing is, I will argue Final Fantasy XIV is not like other MMOs. There's a reason why it's the most popular one. The way that Square Enix does this, it's like it's a story game that just happens to be an MMO. But it's just very focused on the gameplay experience. It's focused on that story. And it's like, you know, sure the MMO elements are there, but they don't dominate it like in other games. Not like those other girls. But seriously, like, you know, I've played WoW. I've played Guild Wars 2. And while I love those games, I like WoW for a different reason than I love Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 had a killer story. You know, killer story. But there were some elements I didn't like. It was still an MMO. It was still focused on being an MMO. And it was a story game second. With Final Fantasy XIV, though, I would argue that it's a story game first and an MMO second. You know, and that's what has me hooked. Not to mention it's the best friggin' story I've encountered in any game ever. It's the only game that made me cry. Twice. Just putting it out there. Anyway, Poji, you got your 5 minutes. You better be done. Pumpkin! So it seems that rather than the Amuro delivering you deliver the Amuro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. That's fair. I do enjoy that a lot. I do enjoy that a lot of the story is free now, yeah. Wait till Ahty cries the third time in Final Fantasy XIV, and a fourth. And a fourth, it's coming. It is coming. Alright, where are y'all? I'm ready to progress. Should I just do it, or should I wait? Yeah, y'all, I cried on stream because of this game. I cried. Alright, do it. Alright, I'll do it. Both of you to ask us that while undeafening. Who's undeafening? I'm not undeafening.
Yeah.
I just had to undeafen so I could laugh into the microphone and then redeafen. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a dick.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Oh, come on!
It's okay.
I'm gonna find another ringtail to prog MSQ with.
We're flying!
Good for you! I choose to enjoy the game by
watching. This place is really
watching.
pretty, by the way.
Yeah, fair enough.
It is.
We also found a few sightseeing spots in the process of doing the quests.
Right
anyway,
on.
thank you for letting me stall you until we were done.
No worries. I'm sure it had nothing to do with getting 2 raids in a row. And just
cosmetic armor.
It helped.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna.
Ahty done talking to one just for the other to hit.
Yeah, pretty much. Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Dawn Trail definitely all have cry time moments. Okay.
Ooh, Dawn Trail does? Because we don't know Dawn Trail yet.
Yeah. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna deafen up and read. All right. In readiness for the operation, the Amuro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed it to them. A task I am sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amaro launch and see to 4 of the beasts. Dismissed. All right. Whoop. All right, there we go. Oh no, not the fall damage. Yep. All right, here we go. The Amaros say Gui. Gui. Gui, gui, gui. The Amaro happily devours the fodder. All right. Get on my chocobo. Ooh, there's an ether current. I will take that. Big, big chocobo. What? You're not wrong. All right, there's one. Okay, let me grab that. I think I might need more fodder. Do I need more fodder? No, I should have enough. Oh, there's one up there. Okay, I get it. I gets it. I gets it. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lucos. Cinema mode was on. There you go. Now
Gosh,
you can.
I love beans.
I do love beans. Beans are good.
Gosh, I love ringtails.
Gui? Gui. Spin. If cinema mode was on, spin might not have gone through. You fixed the volume. Yeah, that was. I did that 15 minutes before I went live. That's about the time I had for it. Let me see. Let me see one thing here real quick. I think I might see it later. Nope, right now.
It's my money and I need it now.
It is my money. I need it now. Do you want to see the sketches? You should message me. You should message me and I will check them out after the stream. Gui, gui, gui. Gosh, how many Amaro are there? Is there anything so cursed as the JG Wentworth ads? What do you mean cursed? There were 4. I thought I did way more than that. I thought I did like 10. The Amaro are fed? We should feed her some Amaro fodder. Let's see.
It's my money and I need it now.
It should rotate.
It's my money and I need it now.
There we go.
It's my money and I need it now.
I love it. I love it.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
I love it. I love that.
It's my money and I need it now.
I will abuse it. Thank you very much. I did add some other commands too. If y'all type in !commands, it'll give you the list, and anything that's listed in anything that's highlighted in yellow is new. Denji, thank you so much for the lurk. All units have now entered the final stages of their preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. There you go. I haven't heard that one in a while.
Where do you go when you want to buy name brand spatulas at a fraction of retail cost?
Spatula City! Spatula City!
I love the audio separation on that one. Oh, it's up from here. Okay. I didn't take the right staircase, apparently.
Fuck Microsoft! Okay. Fuck!
Thank you, John Malkovich. Me when Windows 11, yeah. There's some more I have to add too. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning, probably. Should be one more new one though. I think it's the square one. Gosh, I love flying. I'd still rather walk.
Yo,
Yes.
Ahty, nice ass. Nice ass.
There we go. Why did Vera leave the party? Okay, let's get Vera back in. No, I can't. I have to disband the party because... Stop. Stop. I have to disband because this is a solo. Ah. The operation is about to commence. Stand ready. All right, let's do it. Welcome back, Malik. Oh, these are the Yule morons.
Keep moving. What now?
The Crystarium, I guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
Gotcha, bitch!
Are you gonna be... Sound the alarm!
Night, night, bitches.
Oh no, I'm hot.
Oh no, I'm hot.
She is way hotter than me, though.
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Yes, Viera R, especially her, though. The music screams shenanigans, yes. Sashat, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for the follow, and I hope to see you again next time. Have a good sleep. Oh, yes. Good music. Good hacking music.
For the Crystarium!
Keep close to the wall, I think. Yeah, okay, here we go. I vaguely remember this duty.
On guard!
Lucos, thank you so much for that gift sub to Sashat. Thank you so much. Holy heck, thank you. You're so heckin' generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Leave this to me! Now!
Let's give them a show!
You're not alone. You're not alone.
What do you mean you don't seem to be getting anywhere? Oh, I see. Where's Lena? Okay, there she is. Let's go. seems easy enough. I remember this being more difficult last time. Yeah, there she is indeed. Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons, made to the same specifications as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way. Let's rejoin the others and quit this place. Yep, there she is. It's quiet. Too quiet. Is that Ranjit? This will not end well. Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here.
Vanity! Be gone!
Whoops, whoops. Woo! Clever boy. Tried to push me into that shit.
Why do you persist in this folly?
Oh, it hit me anyway.
It's over!
Oh, come on. I think if I had more time, I could take him.
You, boy. You bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yulmore.
You also have ample time to eat my entire ass, old man.
Thancred?
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am?
What? Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
Uh-oh.
Break!
Fool! You would see your city razed?
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmore dare not bear its steel. Ilmeg, the Fairy Kingdom.
Hell yeah!
think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds.
Mad Rabbit God, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope your night's going well so far.
Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the Source to the First? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
I think the game thinks that we forgot who that is.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
Now this is a cool place.
We should be safe enough here. It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
This is one of my favorite parts in this whole game. It's definitely up there with being one of my favorites. It's so cool. It does get so good here. Oh my gosh. Oh. It feels like after 3 years, it feels so good to be back here. Especially, but like, you know, it's so cool. Like, Mad Rabbit God. One thing I do have to mention is that please no spoilers. Not even the most smallest minute detail, because we have a couple of first timers along with us. And like the thing is though, if it gets spoiled for them, they don't get that first time through jaw-dropping stuff that we got, you know. So we gotta zip our lippy poos. But yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. And that's not to say you did anything wrong at first. You certainly didn't. You certainly didn't. It's just to preempt all that stuff. Yeah, I'm sure you understand. But yeah, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so good!
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way.
I'd never ruin this chapter or for others. Thanks for the warning. Oh, no worries. No worries. I just want everybody to feel welcome, but like, you know, also kind of like, you know, it's the spoiler thing. It's like, you know, since I'm a story streamer, like I've got to be especially cautious with like spoilers and like priming and things like that. So yeah, periodically I go over it, you know. I'm sure everyone else here is probably sick of me saying stuff about it.
What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Yulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Orianger has called this place home for a while now. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Orianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ilmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish two things. First, rendezvous with Orianger. And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You mean we can't talk about Redacted? Well, if you're talking about Redacted Cat, which is a super good bean that I absolutely suggest you all follow, because Redacted is a super funny cat. Oh my god. I love Redacted, oh my god. You can talk about Redacted all you want, but if you're referring to Redacted, I would bid you zip it. Good night, Lukos. Have a great rest. It was really nice seeing you again.
The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Seems a little harsh.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Poor thing. Poor thing.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us.
Scotland jump scare. Waffle, welcome on in. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Yes, let us have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Orianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't. Why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
Make sure you look at the sketches you have before you progress too far. Okay. What sketches are we talking about? Sketches. What are we talking about, sketches?
You know, the sketches.
The sketches?
Yeah.
Which sketches?
In Discord.
Is that what Malik is really referring to?
Yes.
I can tell you have a big ass grin on your face, so I am skeptical.
What sketches where? Did you DM them personally?
What are you talking about, Malik? What are you talking about? I need more information. And Cheese Beagle, hello, welcome on in. How you doing, Cheese?
Hi, Cheese.
Cheese, gosh, I love cheese. I love
beagle of cheese.
I love cheese, but I also love Cheese Beagle. Malik sketches. What do you mean? What do you mean? I like cheese a lot, so do I. Well, then I got cheese for you. You promise? Cheese! Give me the cheese! I really need a throwable that is a craft single. I need somebody to be able to throw cheese at me, and I need the I need the cheese to stick to me. Cheese. Does cheese and waffles go together? Is there such thing as a cheese waffle?
Those are the sketches he's talking about, though.
What sketches is he talking about?
The ones
Well,
that
Poji told Malik to tell you about sketches, so Poji is telling you about sketches, so Poji sketches.
Okay, so did Poji link them to me in Twitch?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Because that's how I can share them right now with the current setup that I have.
This all sounds very sketch, especially Ahty's setup. How the heck does it work?
It does sound rather sketchy, doesn't it?
Malik, there's sketches from a new ref sheet that I'm doing for my character.
Can't you show these to Ahty after the stream?
At least want Ahty to look at the beans one.
Beans!
But like, we're in the middle of a game.
Yeah. We could take a little break.
Okay.
I'll
go lie down.
Look at that. Look at those beans. Look at them beans.
Those aren't even the beans I'm talking about. I'm talking about the other beans.
I only see one other link in there.
Yeah. I sent you 2 links after the first one from earlier.
Oh. Okay, let me scroll. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, there's this one too. Okay. Look at this detail. Oh my gosh.
Beans.
Beans. Those are some beans.
Also wing, but beans.
That is awesome. That is rad, Poji. Oh my gosh. So now tell me more about the wing. Tell me more about that.
The patterning that I'm using for the light wings that I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Because as a photon dragon, I don't have organic wings. Instead, I absorb sunlight and I can create objects out of hard light. And I create hard light wings.
Gotcha. Okay. So so oftentimes you're just kind of running around without wings, but when you want them, you create them.
Yes.
That's rad. That is really cool. That is a cool idea.
Thank you.
But I love the foot. I love the beans. I love the wing. And I love the detail of like this. I love the face detail. I love the horns. I really do.
Originally, they were a lot more smooth and straight back, but I got some horns for the 3D avatar, and so with the updated design, I basically reshaped them to more resemble the ones that are already on the avatar.
That's awesome. I love that. Because I mean, like, there's so many different like things that you can do with horns. Like, different styles have them, different shapes. You can have them like, you know, just have like very particular like angles and branches, and you know, there's so many different things you can do with them. Like, you know I do like, you know, I love doing like interesting things with like tails and stuff like that, but there's only so much you could do there. Horns almost seem like they're more versatile than that, you know. And
we actually have a friend whose Sona is a like eldritch dragon almost, and they have red 7-branched horns.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Hell yeah. Poji, that's amazing. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
All right, now we need to get back to gaming before Vera falls asleep.
I'm gonna talk to Minfilia.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too, I think. And let me get rid of that keyboard though. Oh, go away. There we go. Ilmeg is actually, let me deafen up. Ilmeg is the fairy kingdom, and as one might expect, it is home to the Fey folk. The most prominent among them are the pixies, who have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I am sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. As it stands, we cannot hope to find the way to Uranger. For that, we must convince the pixies to lift the spell. From what I could make of the voices, the creatures want to play with us. If that is the case, they should permit us to find their village. Lidalaran. Come. I have a sneaking suspicion this path will lead us directly into their midst. Oh, and I should mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation, of the different worlds and our mission. You may consider her an ally. Right. Let's see. I guess I could do an RP walk. Let's make the walking especially painful. I'm kidding. I won't do that. There we go. I don't remember the light blowing out all the colors in this place to this degree the last time I was here. Don't forget the aetheryte if you haven't collected it yet. Is this Thancred? This is Thancred. Well, here we are. Yet the pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun, in which case... Don't you use it? You know what? I do use a shader. Yeah. That could be it. Ahty, there is a variety of plant native to these parts with a distinctive furled tip. Looking grass is its name. So called because it can be used to spy pixies, believe it or not. I'll explain how I know of all this later, but first, I need you to help me find some. Oh, if a voice calls to you, under no circumstances should you respond. You will only subject yourself to further mischief. Alright.
Because up there to the northeast, so with what little bit of map we've already uncovered, I already know where we are in the source.
Okay.
Kurthus Western Highlands.
Ooh.
In the southwest corner.
Interesting.
Because that's the river, and the land is similarly shaped. Boulder Downs, that area. And in fact, it connects to Mordona in the Western Highlands, or Central Highlands, I should say. Not Western Highlands, Central Highlands. Which makes sense since Lakeland is where Mordona would be.
Interesting. Theo, hello, welcome on in. Oh crap, I responded to a Fey folk. Crap.
Did you actually answer them?
No, I didn't. I answered Theo. I answered Theo because that's the game that Theo is playing right now.
Oh no, Ahty, I'm sorry. Theo owns you now.
I know. I'm dead. I'm dead. Searching the scrub, you find what appears to be a looking grass. Suddenly, a voice rings out.
My Twitch just broke.
What? What?
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna ignore that.
Well, I did say looking ass. Now maybe that broke it. All right. Oh, a visitor. Where are you from, pray tell? ... Perhaps this one's hard of hearing. What brings you here? ... Stone deaf, how boring. Still, picking plants at our village... Picking plants at our village is as good as indulging in our hospitality. And who are we to turn you away? Hee, stay a while, stay forever. Great, I got slowed. Pumpkin! Alright, I'm gonna deafen up. There we go. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. I take it you met with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. Can I assume from your presence that you managed to find us some looking grass? Oh, Thancred needs the looking ass. There we are. Yes, this is the stuff. Thus armed, we should be able to see through the pixie's veil of invisibility, and see them as seeing them as the first step in dealing with them. Come, let us gather everyone and put Urianje's little trick to good use.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
I've found you. The game is over.
No! We are found! How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait! I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Look, twins! How adorable!
Oh!
Play with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianje.
Oh yes, Urianje, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Elmeg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we? Should we?
Would we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Alize is not amused.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition, that you first lend us a helping hand, or 2, or 3. Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger. Pixie's honor.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
Gosh, I love pixie chores. Hell yeah. I seem to remember that these were kind of funny. I guess we should get to work. Oh, look at me, look at me. I have a task for you. Lida Luron is our beloved village, and we want it to always look lovely. And it can't look lovely without flowers blooming, and no flowers bloom lovelier than everblooms. So here are some everbloom seeds. Take them and sow them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Simple as a dimple, yes. Bum 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 bum. All right, let's zoom in on the map here. There we go. Oop, it's up from here. Yeah, simple. Yeah. It's up. With it so bright, I can't see where I'm supposed to put it. Wow. Yes.
Ahty, look up. Gamer direction.
Those little fuckers.
What?
The planting spot was on the roof of the building. I did the same thing. I did a lap around the building, and then I was like, what? And then I looked up and I saw the glimmer.
Nice.
Which one did y'all talk to first? I was off doing a blue.
Stuluin, the one you're standing in front of.
Oh, I see the next one already.
I cannot help but wonder if perhaps...
Mayhap.
Ahty, your screen looks more blown out than mine does.
Yeah, it's because I think it's because I'm using a shader.
Yeah, Ahty cranked the bloom to 200%. Why not just reduce the bloom in the settings?
I don't really want to reduce the bloom. Because this shader gives my game a whole lot more detail than it normally has.
Yeah, but you can just reduce the bloom.
But I don't want to reduce the bloom.
Oh, there's a lookout spot on this one.
But I thought you'd like being able to see.
I do value seeing, yes.
Oh, I can't jump up the... Oh, no, wait, I can. Yes. Lookout spot.
Ooh. I will take that too. They like holes being burned in their retinas, yes. It is especially important to me, Malik, so I mean, I think the caps are appropriate. Ahty will follow Poji around.
I am Ahty's CNI Derg.
Please. Poji, you shall be my retinas.
Poji, you're the reason Ahty needs a CNI Derg. Flashbang! Flashbang!
Hey, I don't flashbang that much.
They let you flashbang faster with the recent update.
You don't flashbang that much? Yeah, only when you chew with your mouth open. Whoa!
Poji does eat light.
Bulbs.
So that...
Since then, we pixies have been living here, and we've even given the old houses our touch. Lovely, don't you think? I'm sorry, Poji. Did
Fine.
I didn't piss you off, did I?
No.
Okay.
I had to think about the joke for a second.
Okay.
I didn't get it at first. No, Vera. That would kill me.
Oh, Poji, the joke transcends your stream now.
It used to be just that I collected light bulbs. Now it's that I eat them.
Well, yeah, we have to escalate the joke.
Ahty wanted to ask if that includes LEDs.
I don't eat light bulbs.
Yeah, but LEDs aren't light bulbs.
They're like fruit roll-ups.
No.
You know, like those string LEDs that you put on your walls? Yeah, fruit roll-ups.
No.
That seems legit, though. Are you sure, Poji?
I'm sure.
They're like
You don't sound so sure.
So, like, I think, like, some of the older folks, some people who are ancient like me might be in the chat. Do y'all remember those, like, dots that were, like, those candy dots that were stuck to pieces of paper that you would eat?
I remember those. I never had them.
But what if those candy dots, what if those were basically LEDs for you? Those are called Dippin' Dots?
I thought that was no. Dippin' Dots was something else.
It was like a
Dippin' Dots was almost like a shaved ice almost.
I don't know. All I remember is a strip of paper with these super crunchy little dots on them. Yeah, what were those? Oh, I gotta look that up now. Gosh.
Excellent. This is time to do blue quests.
I was about to say, I'm like, I gotta look something up because I know it's gonna make Vera mad.
Are you kidding? This means that I have time to go do the Rathalos hunt.
There's actually a few blue quests in the area. Probably Aether Current stuff.
Probably. I don't know how I'd even see the Aether Currents, though.
What do you mean? You don't see them for a quest.
Okay, they were called.
Gives it to you.
They were called pox.
Why would you call them that? That sounds like a disease.
I know, right? Candy pox.
Are you intruding upon my violence?
They were also called candy buttons.
The ones that I liked were called soda caps. They're vaguely were shaped like a small soda cap, and they tasted like different sodas.
Yeah, these things. These things.
Candy House candy buttons.
Oh, come on, Malik. I was fighting that. Why'd you have to level 100 kill it?
Yeah, these things. So you remember these? Okay.
I remember those, yeah.
Candy buttons.
Stop babysitting me.
I also remember when I was trying to eat them, they would like pull like little pieces of the paper away, and I would look at the candy button with like a little bit of paper on it, be like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat that too. And it probably explains a lot.
Malik, please, no.
That makes sense, yeah. Like, I don't think I've ever had them. I just remember being thoroughly underwhelmed by them.
Yeah, I mean, they're just like, oh yeah, that's kind of good, but you know.
Like, they didn't really actually look all that appetizing. They seemed kind of powdery.
Yeah.
And then when you pull them off the paper, they often took the paper with them.
Yep, and then you eat the paper. Like me. You eat the paper, right?
I mean, if I were to eat them, yeah, I'd probably.
Right. You eat the paper.
It's just wax paper. It's not.
You eat the paper.
Harmful.
You just throw the dot away and eat the paper, right?
No, I would eat the dot.
No, I don't want to teleport. All right, I'm gonna talk to this fairy. Yeah, always eat the paper.
Sorry, I had to teleport to get away from Malik.
Why are you trying to get away from Malik? Malik is hot.
They're babysitting me, and I don't want that.
Malik is not babysitting you.
Malik was babysitting me. Fucking fighting my fights for me. I don't want it.
No, that's not what was happening.
It felt patronizing, and I didn't want it. Yeah,
I'm standing in a shadow.
Malik, but I didn't want you fighting the things for me. Why did you do it?
1 second.
I'm upset now.
Have you checked your butthole?
Skid it, butthole. Ooh, ooh. I know you can't find your keys. They're straight up your butthole.
Isn't that a new sound commanded for you?
No, that's what is the new sound command for me? Fuck. Let's see.
It was the one that you kept doing. It's my money and I need it now.
Oh, that's exclamation point JGW.
And then there's this one.
Which doesn't.
Oh,
which
you
doesn't...
have sound on. Cinnamon on. Cinnamon mode.
So I've turned cinnamon off.
Cinnamon. I can't send it now.
Did Vera leave the party?
Yeah.
Why did you leave the party?
So Malik would stop hearing battle music.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Gosh,
I had to type something else because I couldn't send duplicate message.
Oh, I see. Someone should type exclamation point square because I haven't heard that tonight.
I think that goes in the square hole.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
I think that's the original audio, right? From that meme?
It is the original audio from the original TikTok, but I put it through a filter, which filters out all the background noise. There's like it's just a tiny bit of background music that's going on.
Okay.
So it sounds like the dude.
I ask because the guy actually kind of sounds like Tozu. So at first I thought it was Tozu just
maybe
doing the meme.
Well, Tozu is exceptionally good at actually reciting that meme. He does a very good impression of it. That's correct. It goes in the square hole.
That's what I called my cardboard box redeem, where you throw a cardboard box on me.
You called it the square hole?
Yeah.
Nice. Gosh, I love square holes. Okay, I'm gonna deafen up and read. Okay.
All right, finished up with my pixie chores. Where are you at, Ahty?
All right. You're done sowing seeds? Thank you. This shall help little Loran live up to its name, which means flower house, in case you weren't aware. We weren't always here, you know. We used to live deep in a lush forest. It was beautiful beyond compare, but almost all of it was swallowed up by the light. For a while we roamed, but eventually we found a place that men had abandoned. Together with our fellow Fey folk, we decided to make it our new home. The land of everlasting spring. This is our home, and it could be yours too, forever and ever and ever. Right. Let's go over here. Mortal, hear my plea. Our precious children are thirsty, and I need you to bring them water. Who are our children, you ask? Why, they're the leaf men you see standing about our village. Adorable, aren't they? Now you'll need to go to Long Mirror Lake to draw the water. Once you have it, see that our children have a good drenching. But be warned, the Fwath make their home in the lake. They tend to play rough, so have care. All right, let's go to the lake. Ah, here we go. Oh, they're Frogers. Oh, did we get water? So okay, now I must have the water now. Now we have to give it to them. Give it to the bush people. Why is it that for a world that's on the brink of total destruction, so much of it is so heckin' beautiful? I don't know. Boop. I think this is how we do it. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, we gotta go in this direction now. No, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. I love this area. This area is so good. You've given water to our children? Thank you ever so much. They're all very dear to us. They wandered into Ilmeg as stray mortals, but we grew attached to them and decided to take them in. You and yours would have been our children too, but the enchantment didn't catch as well as we'd hoped. It's never too late, of course. Okay. That's kind of dark, actually. Oh, I can't go under the fence. I'm not small enough. Oh, I'm so hungry I might faint. Fruit. A little fruit will set me right. Will you go and fetch some for me? Just outside the village, you'll find a hillock. 2 great bell trees grow there. If you give them a shake, they should render up their sweet, succulent burdens. All right, I guess we're gonna shake some trees. In before the trees come alive and battle us. Military vehicles used to be really popular, but not anymore. They really tanked. They did, didn't they? Oh shit, I ran right by it. It's on the top of this hill. What the ever-loving 5 fingers of F-U-C-K. I need to get up there. Well, the tree itself didn't attack us. Woo! That is bright. All right. I think I might have bugged my game a little bit. Oh, nope. I had a bunch of musical notes floating around my head. But no more. Bye-bye. Silver, welcome on in! Did you know that Ahty is one of the most sweet and lovely and wonderful and gorgeous and cozy beings around? It's true! Lies and slander. Thank you. Thank you, Silver. Silver, you're a sweetheart. I almost ran by it again. Here we go. Here we go. So hungry. Did you get the fruit? I did. Oh, thank you ever so much. You've saved me. Yeah, saved me from my boredom. You should have seen the look on your face when the bugs came down. You've done me a great service, mortal. If there's one thing we pixies are serious about, it's having fun. Dull and painful things, hate them. Sin Eaters are dull and painful both, so we hate them especially. You mortals try to fight those monstrosities, but there's no fun in that. Best to avoid them altogether, we say. Alright, so over here. This is Thancred. How goes it, Ahty? So, a mix of menial tasks and pranks. Yes, that pretty much sums up my own experience. They have no troubles worthy of the name. How long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Indeed, whenever I inquire how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same, a little. I doubt they have any intention of releasing us in the near future. Urianger once told me a story about the pixies. They're born from the souls of those who died as children, or so it's believed. Though they don't have memories of their previous lives, the desire to have fun remains, imprinted on their souls. And so they live only to play, keeping hapless mortals for their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon literature examining a similar subject. The soul was likened to a core that resides in the ether, and its presence is what differentiates us from such beings as sprites and arcane entities. Upon death, said core ordinarily dissipates alongside the ether that composed the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to the corporeal realm, either by the will of its owner or by means of certain arts. In time, the soul may regather ether unto itself to assume another form, or find newly emerged life in which to abide. The pixies may be one such instance of this. If ghosts are merely souls without bodies, what does that make us? I think you've become that which you fear most, brother dearest. However the pixies may have come into being, if we leave them to judge when they are satisfied, they will never be satisfied. Nay, we must negotiate new terms with the creatures. But where to begin? It seems to me we would need at least one among them to sympathize with us. In the course of your chores, did any of you encounter a pixie who seemed even faintly amenable to reason? Feo Ool. Remember her? What? You knew a pixie from before? I know a pixie. Not only are you acquainted, but you've entered into a pact? You might have mentioned this sooner. At any rate, I dare to hope this will offer us a way out. Without further delay, then summon this Feo Ool, if you please. In the chat mode in Say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter Feo Ool to summon your pixie friend at the designated location. Okay. Alright, I think I can do that. Where is this designated location? Ah, I see. Feo Ool. A voice rings out in your mind. So, my sapling has finally remembered about her lovely branch. But with such a half-hearted call, she may well lop me off and cast me aside. I have no sapling. Now what do I need to do? I have to squint to read that. Okay. Please, Feo Ool, I need you. Please, comma. Feo Ool, comma. I need you. Is that your idea of a fervent call? A sodden log could do it with more fire. Oh, Christ. Oh my God, what does she want me to type? All right. Oh, loveliest of branches. Oh, loveliest of branches. Comma. Please grant me your succor. Fuck. All right. Can I copy what somebody else said? Yes, I can. All right, I'm gonna cheat. Control V. There we go. Perfect.
You're late! Late!
There she is. Where's Trinity? Where's Trinity? Feo Ool is like one of Trinity's favorite hacking characters, and Trinity is nowhere in sight. I'm sad.
I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting.
I'm sorry, we got here as fast as we could. We only got little legs.
But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing she is. Cold and cruel and heartless.
Oh, Feo Ool, you were always in our hearts. That face.
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke.
That's fucking awesome.
But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Theo Ool, the mold feel. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, she will never be yours. Never, never, ever!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone. And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of her bag all over your precious village. There'll be cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and and all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that,
All right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger?
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Alfie's hair seems to have disappeared.
We'll reveal the hidden Fernic to you at once.
There we go. Now look at how pretty this place is. This is one of the most gorgeous parts of this
So
game.
this is the true Ilmeg.
Look at that.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go see Urianger?
It's Hope. Hope. You can pee my bed anytime you like. How's that? Hope, I hope you're well. Oh, bet!
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
So she reminds me of a character from Courage the Cowardly Dog. If y'all saw the episode where I think grandma, I forget what her name is, but the grandma lady was made to be young. And she wanted macaroni. She wanted Muriel, yes. She wanted macaroni, but she was a little kid. Right? And she was sitting at the table. She was like, "Mom, more macaroni, more cheese,
Too much cheese."
That whole bit, that Theoul reminds me of that bit. Theoul is very androgynous and oh, okay. So they. And yeah, at the end,
I hate macaroni and cheese.
all right. I guess I'm gonna be talking to these two. Send Euronje my regards, and tell him to live somewhere less annoying next time. Feuul certainly has a way with the other pixies. For Alphino and Alize's sake, let us be quick. It would be a shame to return only to find that they had been made to play one game too many. Now, the place we seek is the abandoned manor of a nobleman and scholar. The Bookman's Shelves, it's called. After the fellow's vast collection of tomes, an agreeable habitat for our friend, I'm sure you'll agree. If we follow the path north, we should soon find the place. Come along. So,
no? I'm gonna go with no.
That resembles the Great Google Library.
Yeah, but that is no Booksman Shelves, I'm gonna tell you that.
The Great Gooba Library? The Great Gooba Library!
Oh, that's not the Booksman Shelves, though.
Yeah, it's not. So that can't be the Google.
Alright, so I have a question for y'all.
Yes.
Oh, I just realized the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so my intention is to go and talk to Euronje, but like right after, I'm probably gonna wrap up.
Okay.
Okay, is that acceptable?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We're about to go meet the guy that even the fairies think are weird.
The guy. We're gonna go meet the weird guy in the Great Gooba Library. All right, let's go.
I sure hope Ahty goes the right way.
I might.
Just north. Just head due north.
Not due north. A little bit northwest.
Oh, but look at this place.
It's very pretty.
It's very pretty.
It is gorgeous.
And it turns out that that's actually really is more of a lake than a river. It's like the southern, south of the river for Central Curthin Highlands, and that's about the only part where it's the same.
Did you so the castle above the lake, did you notice what's sitting on the roof of the castle on top
Giant
of the
fairy wings.
Yeah. See, that is a little detail I didn't discover until like after all of this stuff. Like just when we were about to leave Elmeg, I think it was Trinity, like our friend Trinity Mask, was just like, "Hey, check out the roof of the castle." I was like, "Oh my
It's a
god,
very pretty castle."
Yeah.
Can you look at the crystals for a second?
Yeah. Oh, they're
not that one. Yeah, the ones in the distance. You see the rainbows around them.
What? Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
The crystals have little rainbows around their tops. are
not only the crystals gay, but they're also trans.
It's like even gayer.
It is. It's like it's pretty much maximum over gay.
I wonder if we're going to be using the diving thing we got last expansion here, because that's a lot of water.
It is.
These are the double rainbows of legend.
Yep. It's so intense. And meanwhile, you know, Malik is like stomping all the flowers to death in a mech suit.
I'm gonna go with... Yes, we can dive here, Poji.
Oh, did you just
However,
test it?
Yeah, the water is also so clear that you can see the bottom from the surface.
All right.
What is the dive command again? Control space?
Yeah, control space, which is also fly down.
I'm gonna deafen up and read.
Okay.
You should.
Boop. Okay. Or the B key. Malik says or the B key. And here we are at long last. I give you Euronje's humble abode. Come, let's see if he's home.
Urianger, are you in?
Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends her way. The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon. Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Run along, Minfilia. We'll meet you outside.
Oh, let her stay.
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already? That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore. Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral Calamity. As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come. There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald. So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful ilm at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time. Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile: Black Rose. Its potency defied all reckoning. Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed, for spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist, and those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order were no more. for the weapon spared not one, not even thee. An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold. No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy. To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency. Come. Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
It's a chart of the elements.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source. As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active; umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral. Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer. Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race. Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the 2 forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events.
Jeez.
The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings. Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
we would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity. Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged. We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Ilmeg. Speaking of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Leagia, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake. To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation. Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up this quest. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? I didn't recognize you at first. Come now, 'tis scarce the first time thou hast beheld these fair features. Lest thou wonderest, I have taken up astrology. My present attire better suiteth the art. Though the night be lost, behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not but the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. But enough of myself. Let us speak now of our task. As I did mention, if we are to enter Leagia, we must needs gain the Pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Meanwhile, Ahty, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts, there abideth a vilekin known for its beauteous wings, the hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which you mayest capture a weakened specimen. All right. I think
Ahty,
yeah.
I'm excited.
You're excited?
So I went and talked to Minfilia outside before I picked up the quest.
Yeah.
And Minfilia says that she imbues Thancred's ammunition for him.
Okay.
You're probably not familiar with Gunbreaker, but what they actually do is that they imbue their ammunition with arcane energy that allows them to effectively cast spells with their gun sword.
Oh, okay.
And that made me realize, you may recall, Thancred can't manipulate Aether anymore.
Yeah.
He needs Minfilia to be a Gunbreaker.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The two of them together are one class.
I see. Okay. That's interesting. And sorry, Malik. I didn't realize that you were waiting in general there all by yourself.
I do have something to add to that.
Sure.
The trust system where you can do the dungeons with the scions.
Uh-huh.
If you pair Thancred with Minfilia, it actually unlocks more attacks that Thancred does.
Now that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because Minfilia enables him to do them.
As a
because
side
she
thing,
imbues his ammunition.
Exactly. It allows Thancred to do more attacks, so essentially he does more DPS during the trust.
Interesting.
If you have Alphino and Alisay together, he'll prioritize healing Alisay before you.
That's adorable.
Aww.
It's great.
But then again, she might grab him by the collar and shake him around again. So.
I thought that was funny.
That was super
It
funny.
was very funny. It's like, you talking shit? I'm gonna strangle you.
He's like, reminds me of my childhood, and she just slowly looks over at him.
That's what got me.
You want to talk that shit, brother?
That's what got me, was that slow look over. I was like, oh no.
Yes, Alice is also very stubborn with that.
They really are two peas in a pod, though.
And what does Minfilia do when you bring her in? Separate from Thancred.
I think that's essentially the special.
She's a rogue, isn't she?
Yes.
She does wield daggers.
Yeah. Made to the same specifications as Thancred's.
Interesting. Okay. So, all right. So I think we're going to call it here, and then we'll pick up here tomorrow night. I think this is a good stopping point, at least for tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna go investigate these underwater ruins.
Okay. I think I'm going to raid, and I know exactly who we're going to raid. We're going to raid Aviating Wolf. Yeah, Aviating Wolf is playing a game called Windblown right now, which looks pretty cool.
Oh, that game is really fun.
no.
It's really good.
Yeah. So, yeah, Avi's having a good time doing that, and Ahty is, like, probably has one of the coolest, most unique avatars that I've seen on Twitch. So I think y'all will enjoy it. I'm gonna say goodbye, y'all, and I'm gonna deafen up, and then I'll return to the call once I'm done.
Wait, Alice will steal the LB no matter what.
All right, folks. Y'all, thank you so much for coming by tonight. This was really great. Like, one of my favorite parts of the game. It's so good. So heckin' good, and it's so fun. Thank you all so much for sharing this. This is really nice. The next time I'm going to be live is tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. PST, getting together with Yori again. And after 2 weeks of not doing it, we're going to play some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So that's 9 a.m. PST tomorrow morning. If you can't make that, certainly 6 p.m. PST tomorrow evening, we're going to play some more Final Fantasy XIV. And that's going to be really fun, too. So hopefully y'all can make it to either stream or both. My preference would be both, because I love getting together with you guys. But anyway, folks, I am running out of time. As always, be safe, take care of each other, be well, and yeah, we will see you tomorrow, either in the morning or the evening. Alrighty, take care, folks. Have a good one. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.